Hey friends, happy Tuesday. It's Tuesday. It's been an interesting few days. Interesting few months. Lots and lots coming up to be worked through. For me personally, maybe for you too, can kind of put you in sort of a funk as we are processing and releasing and learning how to just watch what comes up as it moves out. Practicing mindfulness, being in the moment and learning to discern what is past residual bullshit we're working through and what is current or present in our reality that needs to transform. So, with all of this heaviness, let's lighten it up with some Bob Ross and see what message wants to come through today. We've got two cards that came out. The Squirrel and the Rebel. Look at that face. That's awesome. All right, let's read from the guidebook. Feeling the mood shift already. The Squirrel. Of all God's creations, of all God's creatures, squirrels held a special place in Bob Ross's heart. The little tree urchins, as he called them, would come to him for food and comfort. I have a big walnut tree in my yard, and the little squirrels come and they eat the walnuts. We have little power struggles over who is going to get the walnuts, me or the squirrel. Guess who wins? The squirrel has got a nest full of nuts, and I have none. The squirrel can be wary of strangers, but knows where to find help in times of need. It further reminds us to prepare for the future, squirreling away nuts for the tough times when there isn't anyone to help and we must stand on our own. It's a good message. Kind of put me back in that funky place with that squirrel. I mean, it's such a cute little squirrel. But yeah. Know who you can call on when you need help. And don't be afraid to ask for help. And don't forget to prepare for your future as much as you're living in the present moment or focusing on the past or dreaming of the future. Dreams need a practical plan. Shout out to Rediscovering April 44 for that little inside joke. And there are times when we must stand on our own. We're strong enough to do so if we need to. All right, let's read the Rebel. The Rebel. Bob Ross loved to defy the critics. He turned painting, which for centuries had been reserved for those with the time and means to devote to it, into something that anyone could do. Painting used to drive me crazy when I was a traditional painter, he said. You really don't have to agonize over paintings. You don't have to be blessed by Michelangelo. You don't have to be blessed by Michelangelo at birth. You can paint. You can paint. Bob encouraged his viewers not to be afraid of what others think and to simply do what they want, even if it upset the critics or art establishment. The rebel wants us to take a chance and go out on a limb because that's where the fruit is. Tap into that rebel spirit. Do what lights you up and what makes you happy. But be kind to others along the way. And most of all, be kind to yourself. And I think it's time to paint. See you next time. Have a good day.